everyone. Imagine a chili paste so popular that it sells out online within seconds. K.A. Sambal Nyet, the king of Sambal. On the surface, it looks like a success story driven by viral demand, but behind this success lies a serious working capital crisis. Despite reporting healthy net working capital, KA Industries is struggling to meet urgent obligations such as wages, short-term loans, and supplier payment. The issue is not sales, but liquidity, as too much cash is locked in receivables, inventory, and idle funds. Today, we will examine this working capital during the holiday season and evaluate how the company's financial structure affects its cash flow position. We will also recommend a suitable working capital strategy to improve liquidity and efficiency.
I'll be explaining about the components of current assets and why they are so important for the company's daily operation. So, first of all, what is current asset? Current assets are the short-term resources of a company that are expected to be used or realized within or less than a year. The main components of current assets are cash, account receivable, and inventory. So first, we have cash. Cash is the most liquid asset that can be used immediately. Companies rely on cash to pay supplier, pay for their worker, and to ensure the production running smoothly. Without enough cash, even the most profitable business can face a serious problem. In the case of KA Industry, the company has around 20,000 sitting idle in a non-current account. Although the amount seems large, but it is not fully utilized effectively to generate a return to the company. Next is account receivable. This represents money owed to the company by customer or distributor. It shows sales success, but if the collection are delayed, the company may struggle to get the cash when it needs. For example, KA Industry has around 450,000 stuck with distributors, which cause cash flow crunch. And lastly, we have inventory. These are goods ready for sale or raw material for productions. Inventory is essential to keep product flowing to customer, but too much of it ties up money. At KA Industry, around 320,000 is locked in slow-moving stock, which prevents them from producing more popular items. As we have seen with KA Industry, they may appear to have substantial current assets, but most of these assets are whether locked in account receivable or in slow-moving inventory. Therefore, even though KA Industry is profitable and growing rapidly, they still have problem with cash flow because they doesn't have enough liquid cash available when needed. To conclude, the case of KA Industry has shows that profitability alone is not enough. Current assets like cash, account receivable, and inventory are the lifeblood of a company's operation. Managing them well ensures liquidity, stability, and growth. Without proper management of current assets, even a growing company can struggle to sustain its operation.
This slide shows the current liability of KA Industries. Current liabilities are short-term obligations that must be paid within 1 year. Based on the case study, the company has three main current liabilities. First, account payable of 250,000 ringgit owed to supplier for raw material. Second, accrued wages of 50,000 ringgit that have not yet been paid to seasonal worker. Third, a short-term loan of 150,000 ringgit that is nearing its maturity date. These liabilities create financial pressure because the company is facing cash flow problems caused by delayed customer payments and excess inventory. Therefore, KA Industries should collect receivable faster, sell slowing inventory, and implement stricter credit policies to improve its liquidity.
Assalamualaikum everyone, my name is AMMAR. This slide compares the three working capital policies: relaxed, restricted, and moderate. For current asset level, the relaxed policy maintains high current asset. The restricted policy keeps them low, while the moderate policy balances asset according to operational needs. For liquidity risk, the relaxed policy has the lowest risk. The restricted policy has the highest risk, and the moderate policy maintains a manageable level of risk. In terms of profitability, the relaxed policy generates lower profitability due to excess idle assets. The restricted policy offers higher profitability, while the moderate policy provides a balance between liquidity and profitability. Next, the relaxed policy offers flexible credit terms and high inventory levels, while restricted policy applies strict credit terms and maintains low inventory. The moderate policy takes a balanced approach in both areas. Based on this comparison, we recommend the moderate investment policy for KA industries during the Hari Raya season. It provides sufficient inventory to meet higher demand while maintaining a good balance between liquidity, profitability, and risk.
So let's take this together. KA Industries appears on paper to be in good financial health, with solid net working capital, a fast-selling product, and a strong brand. But in reality, workers are waiting for wages, sellers are awaiting payment, and cash remains tied up in inventory, receivables, and idle funds. The core issue is not profitability, but timing. Cash inflows are delayed, while cash outflows are immediate. As a result, the company is profitable in theory, but constrained in practice. From being paper-rich to cash-ready, KA Industries must improve on how it manages its liquidity and working capital. Ultimately, the key lesson is simple. Profitability remains little without liquidity, because only cash pays the bill on time.